Well, bam! Hello, everyone. I hope everything's working fine. There was a little update on OBS. Hopefully things work out. Good lord. What a week, huh? I know it's only Tuesday, but spiritually I'm that meme, that Captain Haddock meme from Tintin. Oh, what a week, huh, Captain? It's only Wednesday. And it's only Tuesday, and I'm already saying, what a week. But unfortunately, it has been a week. I had a lot of work yesterday, a lot of work today. I slept about, 5 hours or something. So yeah, and I went to the gym as well. So here I am, though, to resurrect the Roman Empire. Well, I guess I have resurrected the Roman Empire. I want to get every bit of land that the Roman Empire ever controlled. And maybe then some as well. Maybe take over the world, we'll see. China's looking juicy. Maybe we'll go all the way to China. And I've never done a whole map conquest. But then we'll have to pick a new adventure. But for now I'm enjoying playing Rome. What's going on here? Bouchard's murder secret. What the fuck is this? Murdered Cornelia. Nope, don't care. Sure, I'll hold court just to begin the stream. Yeah, both invaluable subjects. They want pizza. Nope. Boom. Here we go. Okay. Why's my camera askew? Askew? My camera? Cannot possibly be. I'm facing the screen. Okay, so there's a plague. The German pox. All poxes are German in the Roman Empire, huh? They're the barbarians. Oh, wonderful. A legacy. Do we have to disinherit anyone? We do not. Our son... Oh, good. Generational belligerence. Oh my god, already. An anonymous gifter gifted 5 gift subs. Thank you so much. Very kind, anonymous gifter. I don't know if you're the anonymous gifter we've had before, but I did name my cat or my dog after an anonymous gifter at one point. So yeah. Thank you so much. Very kind. Everyone's been very kind, very nice. I do want eventually this Dieu mon droit to have a 5th level education trait. But for now I think I'm gonna go for generational belligerence and go down this. I've gone through law to have the domain limit. I've gone through blood and kin. Let's do fighty. Because we're Roman and we'll fight! Fight to the death! Not ours, obviously, someone else's. And as I say that... here we go. What am I getting? Just not a lot. Seize all de jure land. That's not enough. That's not enough! But we are taking land. Can't do kingdom. Can do duchy. Could restore a province. So we have this and we have that. We have these bits. I think I'm going to focus on Iberia first and then we'll go there. Because I have the de jure down there anyways. Let's go for Imperial Province. Toledo? Yeah, maybe Toledo. That'd be good. Toledo, no, Badajoz. Leon is small. Murcia. Yeah, let's go with Murcia, said no one ever. Yeah, let's go with that. Just coastline. We'll have all the coasts. We'll have the entire coastline in no time. Proper Roman way. Charge! Gain the rival. The seducer. Abdullah the seducer of Tulunid Sultanate. God, he's far. Oh, it's because it's the family that hates me. Wait, so it's House Tulunid is there. But this guy. Ah, well, you're next. I'm taking that bit of land. Hello, coin clipper hunter. What difficulty? Normal, I think. I didn't change anything regarding difficulty at the game start. Oh! This guy tried to murder me. Sultan Abdul. Abdullah. Can I murder him? It's gonna be very hard, isn't it? Okay, let's try and kill the fucker. Let's do support schemes. He's already supporting schemes. She sucks, so let's get a new gal. Why did the music stop, huh? Ah, here we go. Warhammer! Da da da! I have 40,000 dudes, I don't need your help. Oh, I killed Sultan Abdullah.
Sire, command us!
No, didn't kill him. Thank you for the follow, Totheris. My favorite troop. I'm a fan of pikemen. I like pikemen. They're good in mountains, they're good against cavalry, they can get real strong. I like pikemen in general. I like pikemen in real life too. They're quite strong. Quite useful. From the 14th century up until the 17th, pikemen were very important in European battlefields. Good way to fight against cavalry. Of course, if you shoot at them enough. Okay, this guy was my rival, somehow. Don't even know who he is, but sure. We're trying to siege with 13,000 dudes and can't even conquer that. And that's all the land we needed. Now we fight this guy. Try to take him. What's your favorite troop, Coin Clipper? I like crossbowmen as well. I do enjoy a good crossbow. Serbian? No. Good Roman name. Good Roman name. Who is he? My court jester. What about Pompey? No, wait. What's this guy's name? Pompey's? No, wait. Let's do another Claudius, because I can't remember. Your thoughts on Caballeros? I like them. They're a good light cav, I think. They work well in Iberia. They work pretty well in Iberia, I'd say. Okay, shredded their army. You like cataphracts? I have a couple of those. Cataphractoi! Here they are. Okay, another rival dead. I don't know who he is, but sure. Ah, there we go. Oh! Murcia reconquered. Shining armies of the Romans march again into the lands that our ancestors once held, and the glory of making it happen belongs solely to me. Nowadays, the locals call this area Murcia. Justinian I, however, named it Carthago Spartaria and made it one of the main centers of the re-established Roman presence in the west. Centuries have passed since the city fell into barbarian hands for the latest time. However, as our control is reinstated in Iberia, the glory of Justinian seems within reach once again. Glory stay for all Roman. Ah, cool. Justinian province restored. I didn't know this was going to happen. That's fun. Girdle of Mary. Sure. More tax collectors. Are you currently in Portugal? I am indeed. I am indeed. Born and raised. Lived away for a while. Been back for a while now as well. Right, this is what I want to get rid of. That is not part of Carthaginensis, part of Al-Andalus. Just give it to a duke. Let's make it a duke. A cheek. This guy's heir. My nephew. Oh, lovely. He's dying, but he doesn't have any titles. There you go. Enjoy that. There you go. Wha-bam. Hello, Shiku. Your thoughts on the Visigoths? I don't think about them much. They did manage to make a monarchy that lasted a few centuries. They kicked the Vandals out from the south of what is now Spain. They they absorbed the Suebi. They managed to hold Hispania together for a while. Yeah, they eventually collapsed under pressure, but I mean, the Arabs were very strong. They just took the entirety of North Africa. By the time they got there, it was just another place to take. Okay, too many duchies, as usual. Right, I'm gonna take one of them counties there. Okay. So I don't want those counties, but I do want him dead because he tried to poison me. I can't execute him, so I'll do the next best thing. This will not succeed, but war. I'm good at that. You're gonna have to invade through there. Fine. Gonna get attrition to balls. New interest in Genghis Khan. Do you know any good book? I've won by Jack Weatherford. Well, I don't remember what I recommended, but on the podcast, we made an episode about Genghis Khan, like, I don't know, 5 years ago? It was 2020, I think. Because my father's last name is Gonçalves, and it's supposedly a Visigothic name. Well, Gonçalves is a Earthquake will soon strike Lombardia. Well, Gonçalves is a patronymic. That means it's a surname derived from the name of someone's father. So, in your case, one of your ancestors, probably in the Middle Ages, was called Gonçalves. That's why it went to Gonçalves. That happens with a lot of names. Janj means son of João. Let me think of others. There are many. There's loads of them. But yeah, surnames derived from the Middle Ages, oftentimes because they were nicknames or they were, you know, the name of your dad became your family surname at some point. Okay, earthquake, huh? That's fine. I'm not there. Good book's gonna check it out. Oh, you're very welcome, Sheik. It's been so long, I don't remember what we recommended. So very long. Okay. Lombardy got a bit shaken. Quite literally. I am currently in Lisbon, yes. Yes, indeed. Not for very long, but yes. Let's kill this family. Got some books about 100 Years' War, 5 volumes. Is it the Jonathan Sumption books? I was trying to remember his name. Charge my thingamajig. Boop. Oh, they're over there. It's fine. I can siege faster than they can. Here we go. Ready for another massacre? Kaboom. He wanted to murder me, and I chop his head off. My rifle. Bye-bye. Took a bunch of land I do not want. Alas. Is it true that some people in the south of Portugal might have higher, more ancestry? I would say it depends. I would say maybe. But one of the things you have to remember is that we never actually kicked the Moors out. Well, we never kicked the Arabs or the Berbers out. We essentially absorbed them, because by the end of the 15th century, there are very few left at that point. King Manuel in 1497 does order that all the Jews and the Muslims are to be kicked out, but he decides that he's not going to allow the Jews to leave, so he forcibly converts them to Christianity, thus creating the new Christians and the whole problem of, are they actually Christian or are they just crypto Jews, which happened a lot of the time, obviously. But he does expel the Portuguese Muslims, which go to Morocco. But there's not a lot of them left at that point. And in any case, most of them have been absorbed into the normal population at that point. So, yeah. Ironically, he kicks out the Muslims at the same time he is taking land in Morocco. And he has Moroccan subjects and does not force them to convert or even try to. So, hello, Forsen. Should be a trigger warning. Trigger warning! Portugal. Oh. Oh, this guy's trying to kill me. Oh, it wasn't the Tulunid. Oh, I guess the Tulunid was also trying to kill me. But this guy wants to murder me. Wait. What does he own? Oh, it's just a... He's an adventurer. He's an adventurer. Yeah, can't murder him. There's probably no one to... agree to that. Okay, I have this crappy land. I do not care for this. Some random Romans. Macuria? Sure. You, Herculeus. There you go. Enjoy that. Lisbon Moors. Boo! Boo! Well, that's one case where the population didn't end very well. There were a few murdered, but in general, you have to remember there's a lot of child mortality in medieval Europe. There's a lot of issues. You can die very easily, so you're not just going to murder your taxpayers willy-nilly. Yeah, they follow a different religion, but that just means you can tax them more. Essentially, that's it. The kings of Portugal taxed the shit out of their Jews and Muslim subjects. Jewish and Muslim subjects. That's how you do it. Oh, right, you want to have another faith? You pay taxes through the nose. That's how you do it. I'm not advocating that we actually do that nowadays. Ooh, fuck, she sucks. God, my wife's a pig. Horrendous thing to say about your own wife, but sadly true. When your wife's a little bit of a swine, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Gotta give them better tutors, I suppose. Better than my wife. Oh! Jeez, there's a lot of people to educate. Danish? Why is this guy Danish? Sure, she can educate that guy. It's an old saying in the north of Portugal. Oh, I know. My granddaddy, well, half my grandparents are from up north, and the other two are from the centre of Portugal. I, fortunately, was born in around Lisbon, not in Lisbon, thankfully. I was born just south. Well, thank you for the tier. Oh, thank you for the gifted tier, Coin Clipper. Very kind. God, reading's hard after spending 17 hours reading or something. Okay, so am I jittery, or is it just my thing? I have a lot of shit open currently. Is it my internet that's jittery? It probably is. And everything's a bit fucked. I was gonna show you something because I have a shit ton of books next to me right now. I know it's off topic, but did you hear the books hit the floor? I'm gonna show you the biggest fucking book I own. Okay. Ready? I don't think you understand how big this is. Okay. This is it. This is the biggest book I own. It is 6 and a bit kilograms, and as you can see, it's a bit big. Look, I'm a big man. I'm 6'1" and a little bit, but it's a huge fuck off heavy book. It's 15th century and early 16th century sources. So yeah, oh, it's a huge beast, big beast of a book. It's a big fucker. It's a big fucking book. Brother went to Algarve and said it's nice there. It is nice. Well, the entire country is nice. There is good people and good things to do and good weather mostly. Anyway, I quite enjoy it. But again, I am biased, so... Oh, I can immediately declare war on this guy as well. Another eradicate? Sure. Eradicate away, baby! By any chance your brother's British? Lol. Yeah, well, yeah. Bonnie Tyler! You know Bonnie Tyler? Holding out for a hero, total eclipse of the heart, stuff like that. She has lived in Portugal, in Algarve, for a very long time, apparently. And it seems that she is in a coma. She got ill, and she has been in the hospital for a while, but in Portugal. That's how I find out she lives in Portugal. She's dying, essentially. I hope she doesn't. She's quite a good singer. Prince Josef. The fuck is this? Another rival? I don't know who these people are. They're like, oh yes, my rival, the hegemon of Rome. And I don't even know who they are. I'm actually half Finnish and half Portuguese. Mum is Finnish, Dad is Portuguese, but from Madeira. You're half Finnish. You're half finished. What bits are you missing? No, that's terrible, terrible, terrible bloody joke. Half finished is very interesting though. But I do have to say that we Portuguese people are a plague. We get everywhere. It's just like, oh yeah, I'll marry this Finnish lady. It's Portuguese core, essentially. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, someone exists? Yeah. Let me marry. He is my ward, correct? Yes. Oh, there is nothing to research until the next stage. Could I start doing this? I mean, there will be progress, I guess. I mean, sure, I'll do that. Lusotropicalismo, oh god, no, not that. Jesus, not that. Not in that way. In the less enslave everyone and do horrible things to them way, please. In a consensual marriage kind of thing. Okay, this guy died. My rivals keep dying without me doing anything. I'm just beefing with this dynasty for some reason. Beefing hard. To the point where I'm murdering every single one of them. Gonna kill a bunch more. Yeah, new Sultan. You dead guy. Oh, County of Shamir. It would be of Shamir if someone gave this away. No. Horrible. Bloody horrible. Create a Duchy of Bulgaria, sure. Is there a king of Bulgaria or something? No, it's still me. Oh no, there is a king. There you go. Of the duchy. More of a mix like Finniscandia mix, because my mum's ancestry was a big mix of Vikings and Anglo-Saxon ancestors. We're all big mixes, that's the whole shebang. We're all mongrels of something. I'm just eradicating these guys. Okay, I'm gonna leave that for a sec. Okay, I have truce with that guy. Because now, these guys also hate me, so... yeah, I'm taking their shit. Because I can. Because I'm a conqueror and I'm evil. $1 billion. Right. You, give me that county. Thank you very much. It's a big one, and I want it. Thank you. There we go. Let's upgrade the bloody thing. This guy did nothing to it. Oh, I have too much because there is something... oh, the castle. Right. Yeah. Some random Roman. Okay. Bam. Kingdom of Wallachia is its own thing. Ah. It is owned by the Prince of Bulgaria. Sure, I'll give you that. Napoleon. Give you that. And maybe I can make you king in your own right. What's this guy have? House Paragon. Fabulous. Alright, here we go. Duchy and kingdom. I'll give to this guy. There you go. Enjoy. You're now a king. Want to be friends? Oh, I can't be friends. Okay, ransom prisoners. I have a shit ton of prisoners to ransom. Get a seneschal over there. Okay. What's your thoughts on Salazar? Massive, useless cunt. Probably the lamest dictator in European history. Feeble ass fucking wannabe failed priest who rules the country essentially with a very limp-wristed iron fist. The limpest iron fist in existence. Hello, Heart of Mithril. Well, we have been killing these guys because we're beefing with their family. We have been eradicating their house, bit by bit. Though I think there's still a... yeah, there's 220 living members. I don't think this is going to go very well. So... Can we fight the Byzantines, though? We can. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm just going to take all this. Seize all de jour land. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. You didn't say what you think. Have you dynasty claimed the throne of France by way of Philip of Lancaster? Oh, I didn't read it. I didn't read that. I think that would be a huge stretch, honestly. Earthquake, another earthquake. What is better in economic sense? Capital, Constantinople or Rome? I think Rome. Constantinople is cool and all. This isn't the holy site for me for some reason. Which I find very offensive. Fighting a war, I'm not paying attention to an earthquake. Do you think I care? It's really far away, isn't it? Sumadija. It's over here, isn't it? The land I've just been taking? Isn't it? I think so, but I do not know. All right. This guy. France is ours. God, I don't want France. 100 Years' War. Edward III was grandson of Philip IV. Philip of Lancaster was granddaughter of Edward III. So all of her sons were legitimate claimants to the French throne. They were, yeah, but I think that would be just a big old mess. We didn't want to get involved in any of those shenanigans. We specifically attacked Morocco in 1437 to not have to deal with shenanigans like that. Millions dead. Dead. I don't think millions died. I think there was just a couple of people. I think there was fun. My best run on CK3. Well, I did Portugal. It was my first one streaming. I eventually managed to conquer most of Europe with Portugal, but that wasn't the original intention. It was just making myself super big, super rich, playing very tall. I think that was pretty successful, but everyone in chat, well, a lot of people in chat saw that, so they can tell you about it. The VODs are on YouTube as well if you want to see it. But I'm enjoying this one. I'm playing wide, not so much tall, because I'm Rome. But yeah, I think it's fun. I like CK3. Build the Suez Canal? Oh, I definitely would if I could. What if I could? Alas, we do not have the technology. Technology. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am very sorry, but my niece and granddaughter. CK3. In a nutshell. Question, who do you personally think is the true successor of the Roman throne? Oh god. That is an extremely complicated question, I believe. I think there is none. There were very many claimants, including the Ottomans, which... why not? But I think there might be none. Because Rome is long dead, and so should monarchies be. That was almost a sentence as well. Moscow. They wish. Yes, we can take Ukraine. Go for Rome. Let's take Rome. Grudge, huh? Who's your favorite general throughout history? I'm gonna be very basic and very Portugal focused. Nuno Alves Pereira. I think he might be my favorite because he was very complete. He was very good at most things. He was a bit too prudish for my taste. He didn't like fucking. He fucked like once in his life. So he had one daughter. But he was a pretty good general. I like Henry V of England. I like the Black Prince and Edward III. Bertrand du Guesclin as well. He's cool. French as well. Well, from Brittany. For a while I did like Gustavus Adolphus of old Sweden, though he does die very stupidly because kings should not be fighting battles in the 17th century. He got shot. There's loads of options. Loads of it. Right, didn't my brother not want to give up his title before? Yeah. Yeah, he was like, yeah, I'm your regent. I'm not giving you back your thing. I could claim his kingdom and then take it from him. He would shit himself. The Mongol Subutai, I think in medieval times he was one of the greatest. The thing about the Mongols is they are very good at war. At the start, they don't know how to siege cities. That's why China does so well for so long. They learn very quickly, and they become siege experts, which is very strange for nomadic people to do. But I think Genghis Khan himself was quite a good general. But again, a lot of people. Like, Tamerlane as well, early 15th century from around here. Tamerlane, or Timur the Lame. That's pretty good. Beat the shit out of the Ottomans to the point where an Ottoman sultan died in his dungeon. What's up with them murdering everyone? What's up with you? Bajaya? Where is this? Tahert. Who else? Oh, she's just a fornicator. She's fine. Is she also a fornicator? She is. She's fine. She's 47. She has a withering mind. Oh, she's a murderer. Maybe I shouldn't have forgiven her. Maybe that was a bad choice. Maybe forgiveness was a bad choice then. Oh my god, what is this? As I wander the court, I find myself running into a heated discussion between my knight Moruello and my sister Ibenhura. Look, it's Ibenhura. Over whether or not the skull of my prisoner Shais would make for a fitting artifact for my court. That is bloodthirsty. My lord, I was wanting to be given you... my lord, I was wanting to be given you the skull of Shai as a gift, should he meet an untimely demise. Moruello rubs his blood-smattered hands together with a childlike glee, or perhaps fashion his teeth together into a stylish necklace. I don't know, I think he sounds very Transylvanian. Here's Sizzlepeen. Oh, he's my executioner. Why did they make this sadistic guy, and lustful sadistic guy, and arrogant, the executioner? My sovereign lord, surely you do not intend for me to attempt to disguise such a morbid object as a relic befitting the court? Abenhur protests. Perhaps this creature should remain in the dungeons, where it belongs. And leave the matter of relics and antiques to the experts. Who is this guy? Shy? They just want to kill a peasant to make a relic. That is a horrendous thing to do. Utterly grotesque idea. My good man, you're released. Go away. Get out. I saved your life. You're welcome. God, killing someone just to take their skull. Barbaric. Barbaric. Who's this guy? Convert! Prisoners. Okay. God, there's a lot of them. Exosticios Shifias. Aderob. Murad. Okay, can't do Murad.
What's going on?
What's going on? Hello, I've been hurt. Look, I think you'll be pleased to find that my sister, named in your honor, Ibn Strix, 30 years of age, is married to my son and heir, Aurelian, 32. Bit weird, you know, aunt and nephew, but could be worse. As things go, it could be much worse. Oh my god. There you go, have those two. This poor guy. Divine marriage indeed, yes. God wills it. What's there in the Shari County over here? Oh my god. So, historical fact. Let me have a think. Okay, so we've been talking about Ottomans. So now, Ottomans. Early 15th century. Ottomans, big dick energy, fighting against the Byzantines. Byzantines crapping themselves. They are dying, they are losing, they're getting cucked. Left, right, and center. But the Ottomans, in what is now Turkey, get train wrecked by a guy coming from over here, Tamerlane or Timur the Lame. He's of Mongol origin. He claims descent from Genghis Khan. He's said to be descended from Genghis Khan and so wants to conquer the world like him. He goes into what is now Turkey to fight the Ottomans. The Ottomans are very convinced, oh yeah, we're going to kick the shit out of this guy. Going to beat the snot out of him. It's going to be easy. They fight him in the Battle of Ankara, you know, nowadays capital of Turkey. They fight the Battle of Ankara, 1412 if I'm not mistaken. He beats the snot out of them, captures the Sultan. I think it's Murad the First. Let me check. I think it is Murad the First. No, Ankara is 1402, I think. 1402. Yes, 1402. No, it's Bayezid the First. Bayezid gets captured. He is so humiliated by the defeat, and he is such an important political prisoner that he just says, "Well, I can't be a prisoner forever." He's obviously not letting me go, so he just kills himself. He starts hitting the bars of his jail with his head until he kills himself. Yeah, that's your fun fact. For anyone who didn't see, big air quotes there with the fun. Yeah, historical fact indeed. God, my internet is shitty today. Hello, just in time to hear me complain about my internet. Slightly too late for the Ottoman suicide talk. Oh, these are my enemies. They're Tulunids. Oh, I can just kill them. Yeah. I'm just gonna kill all of them. Because there's 200 members of the family and I want to kill the families. Cypher Tulunid? Nope. Raida bint Agathos Tulunid? No, sorry kid. Romans are ruthless. Trade DLC looks good. Does it? Good day for an execution. Yeah, good day for many of them. Bring back the Greco-Roman pantheon, or are you Christian? I am a God's own Catholic. I'm still a Christian. I'm still a Christian. I might do some changes to my religion at some point, but for now, I am content. I'm looking to die. I'm 70 years old. I just want to die. I'm currently murdering all my prisoners. Okay, Tulunid. Yasmin Tulunid. God, it's a 2-year-old. Fuck me. Okay, might as well just go with the prisoner thing. Okay, Theodosius. I don't know who you are. Okay, don't know who you are. This will give me kinslave, so that's not good. You don't matter. You there? Dead. Dead. My god, just the ruthless executions of all these people. Oh my god, it's Alibaba. It's Ali Deda. I'm beefing with the Tulunids. I do not know quite why, but they're all going. God, this guy's called Fifi. Oh, was. Okay. Dungeon's pretty clear. How many Tulunids are left? There was 200 before. Okay, there's still 205. Didn't kill enough of them. Imagine the gamer discovered Agatha. What do you mean Agatha? The singer? Agatha? I'm confused. Trade DLC does look good. I'm also glad to see Republic be playable. I'd love a decision to bring back the Roman Republic as the Empire or something. Oh, that would be cool. Having the Senate? Oh, I would love that. What a great idea. Case Joe. Okay, this guy also owns land that was once Roman, so sucks to be him. We are crossing the Alps. We don't have elephants. Just close enough. Courtship comes of age. Ah, my nephew can marry. Hello, nephew. I think I'll give you this land.
Archers, moving!
Okay, Nicolas Cage. Can't wait to trade weapons at the sides of the war. niche reference. Rich Blues, thank you for the follow. Did you guys see the interview with Nicolas Cage where he was asked about a lot of weird things he's done? Like having yogurt poured on his toes whilst filming a scene for a movie. That was a real thing they asked him. I didn't even know about that, but it's Nicolas Cage, so anything you tell me about him will not be surprising. If you tell me that Nicolas Cage once threw a pig over the Alps, I would not be surprised. Nicolas Cage, of course he did that. When did I lose my streak? Ba, ba, ba. Look, they're trying to run. Why are you running? There we go. That's why they were running. He's fast, huh? Not as fast as the 71-year-old. I'll just take that cap. My peasant army and with trebuchets. Will you have figs? Have you found figs? Do you like figs? If I ever got to play, big hypothetical, obviously. If I ever got to be in a Lord of the Rings movie or show, there are a few characters I think I'd enjoy playing. Firstly, Gandalf. I'm getting up there, you know. I'm getting up there. I'll just need a staff, and then I can start shouting, "Shut up, pass! I'm a servant of the secret fire, wielder of the flame of Arnor. The dark fire shall not avail you, flame of Udun!" You know, all that. Think I'd be fine as Gandalf. Maybe in 30 years or so. I think I would be good as any dwarf, because I love dwarves. Gimli, great. Funny Gimli, wonderful. Any dwarf. Just, children, your country's won! You know, getting pissed, slowly falling in love with an elf, that kind of thing. Who else? Who else? I mean, I'm not doing Gollum. I can do Gollum, precious, but I do not want it. I don't want it, precious. I don't want it. I don't want to be Gollum. He's not funny. I like funny characters. I'd rather live in the Song of Ice and Fire world than Lord of the Rings. Would you, though? It's a lot more brutal. There's less whimsy and magic. I mean, in Game of Thrones or the World of Ice and Fire universe, I don't know who I'd play. Honestly, I don't know. I know a lot about it, but I can't see myself as anyone, I don't think. I mean, I do see like the Blackfish. Love the Blackfish. Maybe in 30 years. Too many orcs for my liking. Fair. Maybe the Blackfish. Do love him. Any Blackwood. Love the Blackwoods. Titus Blackwood? Sure, why not? I'm getting up there as well. Game of Thrones, they just rape and pillage for no reason, the poor peasants. Yeah, it's more realistic. The lords are just pieces of shit, you know. Like most real life, honestly. Monumental squares, religious monument. Oh. The fuck is this? I don't want this. I don't want it. I don't want it. Khaleesi, no. I don't want to be Jon Snow. I'd have a better chance living as a peasant in A Song of Ice and Fire than Lord of the Rings. If I was the main character, though, Lord of the Rings. I don't think you'd have much of a chance either, if you were a peasant. Though I do think peasants in Lord of the Rings would be a little less murdered than Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is just brutal. Just, yeah, kill them. I don't want it. Time for another Eradicate House War. I don't want it. Fucking giants. Can also play Ned, I suppose. Richard is coming. Fuck me, I'm almost at the age of all the characters in the fucking book. Well, the older adult characters as well. Like, isn't Jamie like 32 when the book started or something? Catelyn, I think Ned is 34 or 35. I'm 33. I'm going to be 34 this year. Fuck me. Okay, this is really bad. This lag here. My army too big. Africa too wide. Oh no, she's club-footed. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do this from a distance. Because this is laggy. Laggy. I'd be a red wine. Would you, Ugu? As long as I don't live in the Riverlands, I'm fine. Are you, though? Winters are brutal in the north. You're gonna be probably raped and murdered by the Ironborn if you live in the Westlands or the Reach. Along the coastline as well, in any case. You're probably going to get murdered by the mountain clans in the Vale. In the Stormlands and the Reach as well, you can be murdered by the Dornish or just by pirates. In Dawn, it's fucking desert and you can be murdered by the Reachmen or the Stormlanders. I think it's pretty bad everywhere. I think it's fine if you have dragons, but if you don't, I think your life's not going to be very fun. Oh, that's already Roman. Roman. The capital is there. Let's convert. We need to start converting the north of Italy as well. Non-desert Dawn appeals to me. Really? Like the mountains. Mountains, Gandalf. I want to see mountains again. Like you'd be a stony Dornishman, like the Ironwoods. I think I might be an alright Northman. Because Northmen again have the darker features, like black hair, black beard. Could be a fine Northman. I could also be a Baratheon, I suppose. The Baratheons are very tall. I'm fairly tall, not as tall as book Baratheons though. You know, I have a bit of a belly like old Robert. I was fitter in my youth. I was a bit of a slut in my day, although I don't have 17 bastards or 16 or whatever, and I'm not an alcoholic, but other than that, could be a Baratheon. Depends what time period we're talking about. Yeah, of course it does, but still, I don't know. Westeros is Do you really want to live during the Blackfire Rebellions? The Aegor River surveillance state? Oh no, that's still not mine. So what's mine? What did I get? Oh. What are the duchies? So Makuria and Shamir. Shamir, you can get that, I suppose. And then this guy has a very long neck and a very tall hat. Okay, let's murder people. It's chopping time. Tulunid? Didn't get as many this time. Why is Egypt in Ukraine? Because complications. I don't know. It's annoying. Because this guy has land and inherited, and his son's gonna get a lot of things. His son's there. It's annoying. I kind of want to get rid of it, but if I revoke, I can retract this guy, but then I lose stuff, and this guy has land in both places. It's a mess. It's just a Roman mess. Last campaign, Egypt was in Germany. Yeah. Have you seen where the HRE is, though? The HRE is the British, well, England, Scotland, Iceland, Norway and bits of Sweden, Denmark, bits of Poland. Yeah, this map's a mess. China's doing fine for the very first time. Japan's alright. Arabian Empire. Alright, haven't fought them in a while. They're fighting for the Kingdom of Nicaea. I too want the Kingdom of IKEA. Oh, Cyprus took this. Can't I subjugate him? Yeah, let's get Crete then. Let's take Crete. You cretin! Okay, Delta Storm, I know it's a bad map. It's not my fault. I'm trying to make it all Rome. You know, when you start in 867, things get wild. I'm trying to fix it, okay? I'll do my best. I'll make everyone Roman, that's it. I promise. My cousin? No, I don't want to fuck my cousin. What is this? Middle Ages? Oh my god, another fucking witch. Prison you go. Not only that, oh my god, it's Blood Raven. It's an albino! It's an albino! Blood Raven. Ah! Ooh. No longer Blood Raven. How did I form Rome? Great question. So, I started a long, long time ago as this guy. 867, Titus, this dude, started as an adventurer. He eventually became king of Romagna, which is here. I took this bit of land. With the successors, I managed to take more kingdoms. I took Italy, took Sicily, took a bunch of stuff. And then I formed Italia and Illyria. I took it all, and then that allowed me to form the Empire of Italia. And from there, I took specific duchies that I had to take, so I could form Rome. So Alexandria, Palestine, Antioch, Constantinople, and Carthage. I had to take all of those to be able to form it. I had the option to, I had the decision, and I did it. I can divide it now, but obviously not going to do that. Yeah. Yeah. 867 just ends up like this every time. Oh my god. She's having an extramarital affair, my half-sister. Jail. Oh, my fascination's done. Okay. I've done everything, I think. Start with this. Let's go for primogeniture, thank you very much. Return Roma. It's to give Rome back to the Pope, which I'm not doing. I did start with the Roman culture, yes. As an adventurer, I had no technology research because no one was Roman. I was just a poser for a while, but then I managed to take Tuscany, and from there I formed the Romagna, took Rome, did a bunch of stuff. I did start with the culture. I made a guy. I made an adventurer. Okay. Took this. That's fun. Upgrade the castles. Why not? And give it to someone. A nephew. Britannicus. No. You are of Majorca. Your heir is Germanicus of Murcia. That's bad. Give it to this one. Florian. Florian Strix. You can have Shandax and Chania. Sounds like pills. Shandax. Duchy of Crete. Yes. Kingdom of Crete. Yes. You can have the duchy, but probably not a kingdom. We'll see. Having Rome's enough to catch up in tech in no time. I've surpassed everyone. My tech's all research for this era. Need the next one. But yeah, Rome with its really high development is pretty good. It's a pretty good start, yeah. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Hey, dogs, yeah. A dog. Okay. Who wants to name a dog? Hybridize with Greek and Sicily would be OP and still semi-roleplay, I guess. Ah, no. Pure Roman. Roman lad wakes up from an 800-year bender and has to rebuild the empire all by himself. Yeah. Hello, Matt with 2 T's. Good day, Legend. I hope you're doing well. Time for another weird question. In your opinion, what is the most horribly inhumane event that's transpired in human history that had a net benefit for the world at large? Fuck me. Well, the Black Death comes to mind because it was a horrendous pandemic that affected Europe, Asia, and Africa. It devastated the 3 continents. It killed millions of people. And at the same time, it led to a lot of social change in Europe. Peasants could demand more pay because there was fewer of them, so lords couldn't exploit them as much. It essentially ended servitude in most of Europe, at least in Western Europe. So there was long-standing social change from the Black Death. It was just horrific. Of course, it was not an intentional thing. It's just a huge pandemic that changed the world forever. I think that's a pretty big one. Eastern Romans were still there. Hannibal Barca. What a great name. What a great bloody name. Bark. Ha! Ooh, extra K. Hannibal Barca. He's Turkish. Hannibal Barca. Hannibal Barca. Lovely. Remember your words when the plague comes. In Portugal, when I was playing Portugal, it was fine. Only a brother died. That was it. My entire dynasty survived. I kept gaining members, in fact, because people kept fucking during the plague. Oh yes, we're confined. Time for an orgy! God, why won't I die? I'm 72. Portugal, better than Spain. Okay, this is... I don't know why I did that, but this is like 2012 all over again. Kind of dabbing, not dabbing, doing something weird with my hands. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm old. I'm old, Gandalf. I know I don't look it, but I feel it. Let's restore another province. Sure, Granada. Why not? After all, why not? Why shouldn't I? Can you contain if you build hospitals? Yeah, you can. It spreads a lot less, kills fewer people. I always make sure there's a lot of those in my cities, because when you have a lot of When you have a lot of development, plagues get harsher. So I'm always make sure my cities have a bunch of hospitals, which I'm now going to improve. In fact. Okay, you're not going to have hunting grounds. You're a bishop. You're going to have a fucking hospice. Hospice. Time to improve all the hospitals. Again, why do you have militia camps? You're a bishop! Build hospices, you bloody bastard. He doesn't have any here. It's a castle. Sure, fine. Hospital there. Viterbo. Hospital. Tivoli. Also doesn't have hospitals. Oh god. It's maxed out. Pisa! Okay, you're not gonna have cows, you're gonna have a bloody hospice. Byzantium's fine. Luca. Luca. Plague resistance plus 8%. That's actually pretty good. Plus 5. Oh, plus 25 is much better. I'll replace that. Thank you very much. Portuguese culture was very disappointing if you were modifying a Castilian not carrying over process. It was wild when I did my Portugal run. Portuguese culture merging with like Barani and Sicilian and Greek. Okay, the child I can ransom. I'm not a monster. He says as he ransoms a child who was just born. I'm not a monster. I've executed other children. Stick Granada. Great grandson Paulo's wonderful name. Okay. Ambitious, brave, eccentric. Ooh. Let's make you temperate then and see if it works. Oh no. No. Biggest benefit from forming Portugal is you can hand the duchies out to any culture and they flip to your culture though. Yeah, that is fun. That is a pretty good one. There should be more ways of just forcing everyone to adopt your culture. Sounds awful. It's not like, yeah, everyone should be Portuguese now. But it would be, it makes some sense. Oh, hello. Their armies are up there, okay. I'll go there. I'll fight them. I'll take Toledo. Okay, they're just gonna keep running, so... Madrid, look, I'm here! Out of Mithril, knocking on your door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Hi, 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 hi. Okay, this guy's fighting peasants. Can I help in your war? 8,000 peasants. Okay, I'll give you a hand there. Rome. A lot of things going on. Very good mod I recommend to retry countries with more flavors. Cultures expanded. The cultures are more fragmented with more culture names. England is fractured into different types of Saxons and you can unite them. That's one example. More formidable is always great as well. That's interesting. Yeah, that sounds fun. Sounds pretty fun. 98% done. Oh, they're over there. Okay. Boom. Granada. Alhambra. I'll rebuild it. I have the cash. Not my evil dynasty. No. Okay, who do I give this to now? Octavianus, who's your granddad? Your daddy. Oh. Okay. You don't have anyone special in your life? Okay. Marry this chick, and then I'll give you land. That's how we're doing it. Here you go. Granddaddy is kind. Say thank you, Granddaddy. My granddaughter. Sure. Can you make the most inbred dynasty possible, like the Habsburg Spanish? Jesus. They are already considerably inbred. If they were more inbred, they'd be a slice of cheese, but I don't think it's worth going for more. Oh, legacy. Squire tradition. Nice. Okay, who can we beat up? Oh, Nicaea formed. Oh, you know what that means? They're independent. Take land.
What's going on?
Posture. Oh god. Oh. I'll do posture and I'll even hydrate. Hydration. Jackie Daytona, human man. Just strolling through Constantinople. What do I see over there? The Kingdom of Nicaea. Wait, what? No. Kingdom of IKEA. Yes, it's me. Jackie Daytona, human man. God, I'm so old. Why won't I die? Jesus. Okay, probably have a shit ton of people to educate as well. Oh my god, yeah, there's always a bunch of people. I remember when I played the other campaign with Portugal, I just had thousands of members in my family. I was just naming kids every minute of the game. Is there a button where you can just click and says, I don't want to name anyone. Just name them whatever. Tell me when I need to educate them, but don't tell me I need to name them. My main heirs? Yeah, sure, but I don't want to name every fucking third cousin in existence. My county. They're trying to take my ill-gotten gains. Genghis Khan might come soon, hopefully. In my the game I haven't played in a few weeks so I made West Slavia. Now I've made Slavia. I control essentially all of this. I have fought the Mongols, and I've beaten the snot out of them a few times. Speaking of... What do we want? Let's take the Rakion. Why not? I like Epirus. Let's leave it for last. We'll be doing it thinking of Pyrrhus. Pyrrhus of Epirus. What I get? Oh, right. These fucking things. I want to usurp it from this guy. The Veti's over there. Yeah, I'm gonna usurp your title, I'm sorry. Oh! He's independent now. How did this happen? Okay, next war. There we go. I didn't even realize. I thought it was just my vassals. Just, oh, why am I usurping titles from my own vassals? Completely befuddled. Oh, I'm sick. Typhus? Oh, no! Oh, fuck. Not typhus. Okay, I'm okay. Please, son. Save my son. Save my son! My son and brother-in-law. Yeah, good combination, that. Pet my dog. Save me, dog. Work off stress. Save me, workout. Jester. Yes. Here we go. Oh my god, Junius, a dwarf. Everyone's fucking dying. Okay, that's not good. I will not lead. I will enter seclusion, thank you. Bad idea to start this war. My history class was going to do a project on the Pyrrhic War, but there are like no sources other than Wikipedia they allowed me to use. They didn't allow me to use Wikipedia either. What did they allow you to use then? What could you use? Are you studying history as well? Tell me more. Tell me lots more. Tell me more. Tell me more. feel like potato chips. Tell me more, tell me more. Nothing, everything was blocked. I switched. How odd. How very strange. Well, I'm old enough to remember when teachers in school didn't know about Wikipedia. It was very, 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 a very long time ago. A very long time ago. The teachers did not know about Wikipedia, so you could just take stuff. Like, oh, how very interesting. You'd find stuff so interesting. Entrenched reaches. Oh, I don't fucking think so. Okay. Sack it. Sack it, not suck it. Oh, why is everyone just a bloody witch? Grudge, huh? Okay, Byzantines, this was a terrible idea. But I've done it. Okay, we've mostly destroyed the Byzantines at this point. Modify contracts. Boom. The Irakion and Duchy of Philippopolis again. Kingdom of Epirus. There we go. Okay, do I have any family members I can give this to? Jovian of Carthaginiensis. It's already the heir. That's already a thing. Maximus. Yes. Yes, why don't you marry my niece / granddaughter? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, these family relations. Here we go. Wonderful. And now you get this. You get all the plague land. Sure, you can become king too. Why not? After all, why not? You can be king too. What the fuck? Where is it? Not Hellas. The fuck? Where is it? Oh, Crete. Okay, lady. taking Crimea. Didn't like the sound of... Didn't like saying that, but... Alas, here we are. Oh, she killed a few of my soldiers. Good for her. What do we got? Oh, immediately inherited the... Oh no, Tarsus? This. Oh, I didn't give this to anyone. Ooh, Maiden's Tower. That's lovely. I'll build the thing this first time. Yeah, that's Constantine. No. Who am I giving Chalcedon to? Sure, this guy. Hoo-wee, okay. Is this just levies? Yes. Just got him, Chief. Okay, who do I give this crap to? Philippopolis. Why does he keep losing Philippopolis? It again. Why do you keep losing it? Jesus, this guy's here. Pain in the balls for you, but alas. Hello, Womtool. How you doing? Belisarius of Venice. Okay, this guy is going to inherit nothing, so sure, I'll give him that. There you go. And then I'll make... Can use up Crimea. It's being fought over. Hoo-wee, okay. Oh! Averroes, again. Got him in Portugal as well. First thing I'm gonna do, convert, please. Then, yes, I'll sponsor your books. Oh my god, is the plague still going on? No, it's almost done. that, and then end isolation. Emerge from seclusion. My god, so much going on. Not too bad, thank you. I ended up doing my project on the Peloponnesian War. Speaking of this, supposedly a good Peloponnesian era mod in the workshop. Is there? Peloponnesian War is interesting. You can have the duchy. There you go. To run some people. Sure. I'll just ransom everyone at this point. And then... Ah, my grandson. He's back. Just make it a lady in my court. Okay, Tulu needs time for war. I'm gonna take one county, actually. Time to kill a baby. Oh yeah, right. The lag. The lage. Ah, attempted murder, huh? Come on. Come on. Try to form Outremer as Jerusalem. I have not. I have not. I've been challenged to do it, but I have not yet done it. Peloponnesian War is very interesting and has a weird parallel to the Cold War between the US, NATO, and the USSR Warsaw Pact. The only deviation is that the US and the Soviet Union did not take their cold relations into open conflict. There are interesting parallels in a lot of places, because humans do the same kind of shit all the time. We fuck everything up constantly. Constantly. Who am I marrying? My grandson. These ladies are too old. I guess Jacinta Strix Perugia. My heir is gay. He is. Oh, gonna have a first gay emperor in a bit. The founder of the dynasty was, of course, a rampaging bisexual. Now this guy. First. Boom. Oh boy. Ignore that I just murdered a child, please. Such is war. Can I form more? No, not yet. Does this belong to him? Makuri, yeah. I guess I've given him... I'll just have everything. Jeez. Duchess of Crane. The Rome run, MJ Stevens, is going pretty well. Look at this. We're beefing with children. We are destroying Byzantines. We are doing a lot of things. Don't mention I murdered a child. Anakin from Star Wars, I can relate. Look, we are beefing with small children. Ah, another conqueror! A conqueror in Abyssinia. If he turns my way, he does have land I desire. Yeah, he has 6,000 dudes.
What a lovely piece of veg.
Lovely piece of veg. You know Chinese hegemony removes an accolade from your knights. Does it? How so? What do you mean? What does that mean? I was doing a full martial war run, conquered China, became a hegemony, and lost one of my accolades. You should put historical facts at 500 points or more. Nah, because I like talking about history. You know. I enjoy it. Oh my god. Another plague. Historical fact. Let me have a think. Oh, my knights have 30 plus prowess. The celestial type removes an accolade. Jeez. This guy is old as balls and he has 62 prowess. I think he's doing fine. So, as we know, end of the 15th century, Portugal goes around Africa for the very first time and reaches India. Over the following decades, Portugal is very interested in different parts of Asia because it wants to trade there. So it takes a load of stuff. It takes a few points in India, a bit in the Persian Gulf. It takes Hormuz over here, you know. Takes Hormuz over there, takes bits here, takes this island for a bit, takes a bunch of stuff. And it eventually gets to China. The major defeat of the Portuguese in Asia is at the hands of the Chinese. The Portuguese get to China in 1513, I believe, and, you know, they were mostly welcomed in a lot of places because they were, you know, doing trade, they conquered stuff, they conquered Malacca as well over here, Malacca, so, yeah, but China's different. They get to China and they're like, no, these guys, they're pirates. Obviously, they're barbarians and pirates. Do not take them in the ports. The Portuguese do not listen. They start trying to do contraband. And so when 3 Portuguese ships arrive in China, they get met by the Chinese Navy, by 300 Chinese junks. And so they're like, ugh. Yeah, first defeat. They just get nuked, essentially. Portugal did have Hormuz, yes. It was taken in 1507 for the very first time, and it was kept by the Portuguese until the 1620s, when it was taken over by the English and the Persians combined. So over 100 years of Portuguese presence in Hormuz. Yeah. Because again, the strait was very important at the time as well. A lot of Persian horses were sold From Ormuz, they went across the Indian Ocean into India, and the Portuguese took control of that trade. Starting in 1507. Yeah. The world goes round and round and round. It's insane how a kingdom makes so much stuff like this. Yeah. It's a lot about learning what to do, so there's not a lot of Portuguese people, as you might imagine. There's 10 million of us now. There was probably like around 1 million at the time. So it is about being strategic. Okay, which points can we take? Obviously, we can't fight the entirety of Persia. Obviously. We can't fight most of the Indian powers, so we'll take small cities, small coastal cities. We'll ally with some, fight others. You know, be strategic, because the main point is getting spices to send across, around Africa, back into Europe. That's the main point. You need connection, strategy, and trust your soldiers. Yep. Oh, and just accept that they're going to steal, because they do. Every officer and every soldier just steals a bunch. But, you know, you get what they don't steal, so that's good. Would you consider Charlemagne French? Ooh. Probably not. To the point where I don't consider like the Visigoths Portuguese or Castilian or Spanish or anything like that. Eventually, I think he would. He would give way to the French, but if he is French, he's also German though. And I don't think that's gonna cut it. God, why won't I die? I'm 77 years old. Excuse me, my niece and granddaughter. Mutadi. Is this Tulunid? No. Oh, right, it didn't kill the prisoners. Tulunid. Dead. Abbasid. Oh, interesting. You can get ransomed. Tulunid. You died. Hafsid? Tulunid. Wahid cannot be ransomed. Cannot be ransomed. Is the plague gone? Oh, not yet. Why is Japan a different color? Is it? They seem to be fine. Administration of Japan. China's doing well. I eventually maybe want to fight them just to see if I can beat them. Kinslayer, yeah. She's a fornicator. She can get forgiven. I can imprison her because she doesn't matter. County of Tivoli. Carino's first resentment. As I discuss some court affairs with my son, Carinos, he abruptly starts discussing his childhood. My beloved father, you must admit it. You never cared for me, not even when I was young. My dressing up was ruthlessly ridiculed. Is that love? Carinos struggles, shaking with emotions, but seems resolute. Give me your land, father! Grow the fuck up. I gave you an entire duchy. Strix Chronicles. Lifestyle. use up it yet? No. Okay. Who can we fight? Huh. Who can we beat up? He's fighting Aleppo. Cypriot claims on the county of Shandax. Isn't Shandax one of mine? Oh, these guys are attacking me. Wait, no. Oh, Shandax is here, isn't it? You're already losing it, you bloody idiot. Wait a minute. You're my nephew. Oh. Oh. Somehow Twitch blocked my comment. I was joking about the Portuguese reaction to seeing the massive Chinese fleet. What did you say? My god. What do you think of making a Frankish kingdom or empire that stretches into all of Europe with only far northern parts of Italy? You only get parts where the Frankish people lived, which is northern France, Germany, some parts of Italy. I don't know if I understand what you mean, Jackie. I'm willing to try anything, probably. Still a plague. Bloody plague. This guy gave him a title. But why the fuck is he already losing it? Still losing horrendously. St. Bridget's Fire. Oh. Over there. Oh boy. Oh boy. This guy's gonna lose land I took. Basically when the Portuguese met the Chinese fleet, Homer scream. Down! Can't do it, my throat. No! Yeah, there we go. This guy's losing the bloody war. Oh, he lost. Fucking idiot. Yeah. He lost it to Cyprus. Cyprus took his shit back. Very impressive. I'm impressed. I am very impressed. Where is my nephew? Did he kill him? No, here he is. Oh, he became an adventurer. Fucking idiot. Jesus. Well, I'm taking Cyprus now. You want Crete? Take Crete. But you're losing Cyprus. See if you enjoy the trade. Willing to try form Israel in the real question. Maybe at some point. Hello, Jenny baby. Hello, welcome to the stream. Jerusalem, huh? Yeah, I don't care. I think I have enough money. I'll get it at some point. If I want it, I can take it. Okay. Was it worth it? Was it worth it taking Crete? Like that? So just so you lose it? Now you have 6 dudes. You can lawfully imprison your vassal Rex Titus. Kinslayer. Boom. Okay, who do we give this to? Knight Albinus, sure. You can keep the kingdom of Cyprus. Be a king! Give you some money, just so you don't get cucked like the other guy. Okay, Zaporizhia. You can have the kingdom. Okay. This guy, I took his title. Active tyranny. I can't take his title. He's a dynastic kingslayer, though. Oh. Dungeon he goes. Referred to the Portuguese reaction to the 300 ships that are referred as junks, and Twitch didn't like it as much. Yeah. Start as French adventurer. Managed to get the land, you get all of France. I don't know if Burgundy is part of the Frankish culture. You create the Frankish culture. You add the land control and tribal-like traditions. Then you start to expand to Frisia and get all of German lands. The character could be a scholar with enough experience with the sword, but also may be able to make friends and an alliance.
The amount of husbands I've lost to the torture equipment is shocking.
Sounds like a challenge. What is this? Oh, it's I do Werner Herzog. I say something as Werner Herzog. Ooh, my throat isn't great today, but I'll do it. I can read something. If you want to write something that isn't awful, I can read it as Werner. Otherwise, I can just think some bullshit up and say it. Just some bullshit. You know what time it is? Tulunid War. I just watched a 3-part YouTube series on him. All I can say is he is clinically sane. Yes, when I went into the Amazon with Klaus Kinski, that was the greatest test on my sanity, or one's sanity that one can self-impose. It was the greatest achievement of my life, not killing him in cold blood in the middle of the Amazon and leaving him to be eaten by the wonderful fauna that exists in Bolivia. Something like that. Sorry for doing this, but it's amazing. What is amazing? I once went into the Amazon jungle just looking for the meaning of life, but all I found was the meaning of death. because every time I saw Klaus Kinski, I just felt the most primitive urge to bash his face in with a rock, much like Cain did to Abel so many centuries ago. The Herzog impression. Oh, thank you very much. That's how it goes with impressions. I just find them. I'm just like, can I do this? I wonder if I can. Then I do it. The birds do not sing, I think. They just scream. In the Amazon, they mostly do this because there is always some remembrance of Klaus Kinski once polluting its proud jungle. Okay. Another beef against these guys. Another dose of lag. He is an interesting guy. He's a pretty interesting guy. Old Werner. Oh my god. Go. It surprised me, but not for long. A lot of them, certainly. Can we be done with plagues? No, not yet. I loved when Werner went to Conan's podcast, Conan O'Brien's podcast, and just went out and said, you always expect him to say the most profound, meaningful, cultured stuff. And he just goes and says, I am quite partial to watching a show that is no longer on the air called Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. And that just breaks Conan. And it broke me as well. It is incredibly funny. It's an incredibly funny thing to say. Here comes Honey Boo Boo. What a thing. What a thing to say. Who's this guy? Lavozza. Golden Hills. Oh. Egypto-Roman. I don't think I want to vassalize you. I want this guy to be strong. So I can get these guys out of here. Huh? Serbian. Might be the funniest German, but I think the clinically sane thing is the only time he's joking. He is very funny. It is true. Clinically sane is a very funny thing to say as well. Here we go. Another one bites the dust. They just have one county here anyway, so they're gonna be gone soon. Okay. Yoink. Have all the land. There you go. Titles can be created. Kingdom of Nubia. There we go. You can have it. I've given you so much crap. Become a king. Have some money. And marry a daughter. Oh, you're already marrying it to someone. Huh. Okay. Can I come out of... No, not yet. Okay, life in color. What a delightful day it is. The wind is refreshing. The sun is warm. Insects chirp happily in the undergrowth. Everything seems bright and vivid, and it's all because that evil sycophant Ismail is finally, blessedly dead. I can't contain my grin as a train of his friends and family file past me on their way to say their last goodbyes. The scowls I get in return from the bereaved only makes me smile wider. I turn to depart, and the young beggar's eyes go as wide as my smirk, as I cheerily flip him a coin of such value that his entire family will eat well for weeks. Best day of my life. These guys are still Tolunid though, so I still have a few with them. How many members have I killed though? Okay, 170, so I've killed at least 30 of them. Do I have any prisoners? If I have any prisoners, I'm gonna raise that number a bit now. No, doesn't seem like I did. Okay. One last war, I think. Heart of Mithril. We're going for your place. We're going for Madrid. Toledo and Madrid. Ba-ba-ba. The CG Mechnus. That's fine. The King of Africa there, huh? Okay, at least this guy is Roman and not Serbian. Those are just hostile, I think, but take them anyways. Oh god, they don't even have a general. Yeah. Ba-ba-ba. Gallus. Sure. Okay. I guess I have people to educate. Just educate a couple of people. Finished making dinner. What progress has been made? Ooh, took a lot of land. We have killed the Tulunids in Nubia. We'll be doing so. Now we're taking a bit of land in Iberia. So we took this. We took Nubia. Took that. Now we're taking land in Iberia as well. Go. Bam, bam, bam. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da. Done. Jeez. go. Who do we give this to? Nephew and grandson, no. Does he have more kids? Gallus. Yeah, we can give it to Gallus. He's just a little baby. Okay, maybe not. Not give him everything, I don't think. Give a bunch of stuff to a noble and then give it to someone else, not to my small child. Go to university, but not yet. Sure. You. Have some money as well, so you don't get murdered instantly. Hope you get to chance the second type heir soon enough. Jeez. And wish such evil upon me. Such evil. I could take that. I think I'll leave it for next time, though. Thank you everyone for coming. It's getting late. I need to go. Work early tomorrow. But yeah, thank you for coming. Thank you for the follows and the questions and the subs and everything. And the Werner Herzogs and everything else. See you everyone on Thursday. Be back for some more. We'll keep going into Iberia, North Africa, take the rest of Greece, go into Turkey. We'll build Rome and then take most of the world promptly. So thank you everyone. See ya. Have a good night. Bye-bye.